DBN Nation, of course. Support DBN Nation. You're hearing it from Floyd Money Mayweather. What's going on?
This is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder.
My name is Gennady Golovkin.
And you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dante's Boxing Nation. This is AK/Aki reporting. If you're trying to get smarter by the minute, subscribe below. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual-ass fans. But before we get it rolling, I just want to say a little side note. Dante gave me the opportunity to post on his platform every now and then to share my thoughts and opinion. So I just want to get that cleared. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, that will be in the description box below. But while you at it, show love and support to Dante's Cooking Nation and also Dante's Travel Nation. But let's get straight to it. So after Conor McGregor came out and stated that he wants the rematch with Khabib, he let it be known on IG that we lost the match, but won the battle. The war goes on. Funny enough, though, we don't know what battle he's talking about, because I personally thought the battle was the match. And the war is, if it's a 3-fight deal, then that's the trilogy right there. If you win 2 out of 1, then you won the war, right? But what battle you talking about, Conor? Because you literally got your ass beat inside the octagon and outside the octagon afterwards. So we don't know what battle he's talking about. You talking about the bus incident? I mean, you came in with 30 people and tried to jump one person. And they didn't let him out of the bus, and you kept insisting you took a shit in the back of the bus, right? But then after the octagon, after he knocked you out or choked you, he literally jumped over the fence and jumped the whole team. He trying to beat up the whole team. He like, forget Conor. I'm beating up the whole team by myself on some gangster shit. So what battle are you talking about, Conor? That's what I want to know. That's the $1 million question. I want to know what battle he won. Are you talking about the hype before the fight when you was trash talking? You talking about that battle? That's a battle to you now? And it turned against you because everything you said you didn't do. Everything Khabib said he did. Everything he said as far as from you quitting, as far as that he gonna embarrass you. He slapped you in the ring, spit on you, talk smack to you while he's smacking you left and right in the octagon. And then afterwards, like I said, he literally beat up the whole squad by himself. Like, he challenged the whole squad by himself. And to make things worse, we saw how Conor got embarrassed after the fight when he hit Khabib cousin first and then got beat up after, got a 1-2 to the body. So you lost in the octagon and outside the octagon. So I don't know what battle he talking about. I mean, you couldn't have won the battle. Even Jersey Dre, he was looking bad out there, looking all surprised and shit, don't know what's going on. Drake over here trying to surround himself by W's after catching the biggest L by Pusha T. Come to find out, he just caught another L around him, which is when Conor took his L versus Khabib. But back to Conor, as far as him winning the battle and the war goes on, I can understand if I could see him winning the rematch or a 3rd or 4th fight, but I just see him getting beat up literally every time they fight, and probably even worse. And Khabib's game plan was to beat him up and tire him till like the 4th and 5th round, then knock him out standing up. That was his game plan. But as y'all seen, Conor kept giving Khabib his back, and that's the way to quit in the UFC. When the going gets tough, you don't want to get knocked out unconscious. You just turn your back on your opponent and get choked and just tap out, basically. Who's gonna blame you? From round 2, Conor McGregor was doing that. So if he was looking for a way out then, and he ain't mentally that strong, how is he gonna be mentally strong in the rematch where he already saw what happened in the first fight and he was in there in the moment and he couldn't fight through it and at least fight till the bell rings? And we seen Khabib hurt Conor standing up in the 2nd round early. So he definitely could have knocked him out in the 5th round standing up if he'd have broke him down some more. But Conor, like always, he finds a way out. Just like when he got hurt versus Nate Diaz. he went and tried to take down Nate Diaz and gave him his back? You were requesting to get choked. But we know what time it is. Even Floyd Mayweather told y'all. It's Mr. Tap Out. That's why he kept insisting on that. But what they should have done is to resolve all this nonsense that happened after the fight. They should have gave Khabib dad / trainer a visa to come to the US. Because if they did, I doubt that all the riots that took place after the fight would have taken place. Especially not by Khabib part. Now if Conor would have did some crazy shit, that's on Conor. But as y'all seen in the post-fight interview with Khabib after the fight, he said he apologized to everybody, apologized to the Nevada, said he was in the moment. I don't blame him. Like I said, Conor was talking about he took a shit in the back of the bus. He out here jumped the whole squad by himself. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So don't put no dirt on Khabib's name or try to take the victory away from him. But he apologized because he's a gentleman at the end of the day. And if, like I said, if Khabib did that to somebody who doesn't talk trash, that didn't disrespect him, that's a different story. But Conor crossed too many lines. The family line, the race line, the religious line. He just did too much. But as far as Khabib, he said after the fight, during the post-fight interview, that when I go back to Russia, when I go back and see my dad gonna spank me. At this age, that's how much he respects his dad. So if his dad was there, he would not have done any crazy shit like that at the moment, just because he was the adrenaline was running. He was mad. They was talking trash to him still after he stopped Conor McGregor. But all that could have been avoided if his dad was there, because that's how much respect he had for his dad. And I won't doubt that his dad probably will tell him, you know, that was wrong. But I doubt he would spank him or any of that. I mean, I feel like his dad proud of his son. He should be proud of his son. Even what he did afterward wasn't the right thing to do. But you can't blame him because they pushed his button. Like I said before, if you corner somebody who got a gun and you force them to pull the trigger, don't be surprised when they do. Now, like I said, they try to take his check, his belt away from him, trying to suspend him, trying to take his visa away from him. I mean, really? Like I said, yeah, I didn't do that to Conor McGregor with the bus incident when he jumped the fence. But y'all gonna do that to Khabib just because he a Muslim. Really? But if they would have gave his dad a visa for being a trainer of the biggest UFC fight in history just for the damn weekend, all of this could have been avoided. Y'all would not have needed all them security guards to stop Conor McGregor and Khabib from doing some reckless shit. But at the end of the day, like I said, shout out to Khabib. Respect goes out to him for what he did and for being a man and apologize, period. Either if you feel like he's right or wrong, or you don't blame him for it, whatever the reason, he's a man and stood up for the wrong that he did. And on the other hand, Conor McGregor talking about he won a battle that he got choked out and was looking for a way out. But talking about he won the battle, I mean, it's like literally saying you won a match where you got knocked out. You got up, you got knocked out so bad, you dreamt about winning. You got up and you talking about, yeah, I won the fight. I mean, we don't know what battle you talking about, Conor. Like I said, you literally got your ass embarrassed inside the octagon, outside the octagon, around the world, period. Now, if you're trying to get smarter by the minute, subscribe below. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual ass fans. And peace.